Welcome back to part 3 of my swap items that I made from Maggie. The third video is the surprise item that I made. I hope you like it, Maggie. I created for her a lace book or a book of laces, following a tutorial by the talented Jeanette Scrappy Happy XO. Put the link to her channel down below. And this is how it turned out. Again, I work with the same color scheme, so if you will put all the items next to each other, everything will match quite nicely. So again, I worked with a lot of vintage pieces from my stash. An image that I printed off on fabric of a lady with roses, surrounded it with vintage lace. On the side I used one of my crocheted leaves branches, and I put some teeny tiny flowers with some bling in the middle. On the bottom, one of my hand crocheted layered flowers and a bow applique. Down at the bottom, again a vintage piece. Don't have a lot of this one, again just snippets that I find in the grab bags. On my computer I printed the word Book of Laces, topped it behind a piece of designer paper and then a piece of burlap paper. On the side, one big large applique, bridal applique. Again, I got this one from Florence H. And this is one of my smaller 3-layered crochet flowers. Kept the back, the spine of the book simple, just this beautiful lace. And altered a little clothespin that was inspired by Leonie, and her one of my hand crocheted puffy hearts. It just fitted nicely on the spine like this, and then the back is kept simple. One large applique, again cut in sections so I could layered it how I wanted to, and then 2 pieces of white metal corners. The paper that I use is a paper from a local store, but love these papers very much. And then this is tied with this tiny vintage lace, and on the inside a paper bag that I filled with some goodies, and a piece of vintage doily, Pattenberg doily. On top again vintage lace and flat back pearl. Kept the bag simple. Bottom same lace again as the top, flat back pearls, and applique flower with snippets of other laces. And then here are a lot of my laces that I've found on my vintage hunt on my flea market. So Maggie, I really hope you like these. There's 2 smaller ones, then there's this one that I used on your lace book. Everything is a meter or more. These are a meter. I'm sure, I hope you like these are very vintage ones. Do like the colors. And there's 2 more here. Be careful with the pins. And there at the end, this one is more than 2 meters, so I had plenty of this one. So this one is definitely generous, 2 meters, 2 meters and a half. This one could be a little bit more as well. Also unique piece that I found one of the grab bags. And in the back I finished it with this stick pin holder, and I created 4 stick pins. Now I'm not a big hero in creating stick pins, so I really hope you like the ones that I made. I'm gonna reposition this one. I like it nice in the middle there. That's better. So there's a pink one, a purple one, and 2 white and cream ones. Some of them have Jesse James beads. Others have beads that I found in one of my local stores. And there are 2 with dangles and 2 without dangles. So Maggie, this is one of the surprise items that I created for you. A book of laces. I hope you like it. I know it's not a big project, but I thought it was a nice way, besides giving you the vintage laces, to store them in this book, and it will be a lovely keepsake. And next to that, as I didn't find that this was that big of a surprise item, I added one of my bow cards. I love making these cards. Again, the paper line is from the same paper line as the book, from the same paper stack. Pattern is again the pattern from Sandra Streland. Something lay on top of my card here. But reposition it. Okay, problem solved. There. Again, there's a layering of vintage doilies. There's this Battenberg doily in the back. There's another doily here that runs all around, and there's a layering of 3 doilies here. There's 1 vintage here. This is a piece of the Battenberg that I cut off from the wall hanging, the middle part. I used it to finish it off here. There's another smaller doily, and then I created again a rosette flower. Kept it simple. These cards really don't need that much. Here's again a lot of dangles, because I do like that the cards have a dangle. And then use some magnolia die cuts here and there, and the magnolia butterflies or moths, I don't know. It's more like a moth, I think, than a butterfly. That's the inside, and as I don't like writing on my cards, I added the tag where I put my message on. Everything was also surrounded with distress inked, the most distress inked vintage linen. And yeah, I hope you'll also like the card, Maggie. Actually, I hope you like all of the items that I made for you. There are some extras, as you know my crochet works, but I'm not going to show them. I'm going to leave Maggie to show my crochet works. So these are my 2 surprise items. Let me know, everyone, what you think, and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Thank you all for watching. Bye.